Today we will understand that some artists like to show animals behaving as people as a way to communicate ideas and tell stories, describe the way animals are personified in artworks and interpret the source of humor, and create a drawing that clearly shows animals behaving as people in a comic or humorous way. Materials: sketchbook for sketching, pencils and erasers, 12 by 18 paper, colored pencils or markers. Can you think of animals with human characteristics or actions that have been featured in advertisements, TV shows, and stories? Artists often show animals behaving as people as a way to communicate ideas and tell stories. Showing animals behaving as people is called personification. Personification often is associated with humor. We tend to think it is humorous when an animal acts like a human. Today we will investigate ways animals are personified in artworks and the human reactions most people have to these kinds of images. We will also create our own humorous drawings of animals behaving as people. In many parts of the world, animals are important characters in myths and legends. Storytellers often use animals and inanimate objects to describe human personality traits and feelings. Sometimes they describe people as quiet like a cat or sly as a fox. Artists use animal characters to illustrate the good and bad or funny and strange behavior of people. This kind of thinking, called personifying, is important in illustrating a story. To personify means that you see and think about an object or animal as if it has a human personality. You see this in story illustrations where animals behave like people. You see a humorous example of personifying in this sculpture. The artist, Robert Brubaker, lives in the southwestern part of the United States. In this region, dogs are sometimes used to herd cattle. The artist has shown a dog dressed in a typical outfit of a cattle worker. In Ann Coe's The Pause That Refreshes, shows bears playing and relaxing in a swimming pool. It is also a twist on an advertising slogan for a popular soft drink. For this week's project, you will be creating a cartoon with characters that personify objects or animals. Imagine that the objects or animals could speak and act like people. Decide on a situation you think would be funny and what type of creature you want to depict in your artwork. Think about putting your characters in an environment where one would not expect to find them. Make a series of sketches to develop the cartoon characters.